So I've been trying to create a multiplayer co-op mission for a while with a similar spawn system that Escape from Stratis has. The spawn system there is that if you're say 3 players in the game, if only 1 or 2 of them are dead, they will respawn after 120 seconds, and then they will be able to play again, and they will respawn from the same location where they died. But if all players are dead at the same time and waiting to respawn, then the game will end, which is a good system which I have been trying to reproduce, and I have finally figured out how to do it. It's pretty simple. I have a empty project here. I am running the editor in windowed mode because the Cam Studio won't record it else. If anyone has any suggestions on how to fix that, please let me know. So what you do is that you create 3 players. I'm gonna use 3 for the sake of showing here. I will name these to P1, P2 and P3. It can be any name up here, but it's important that this name are unique. I think the script will tell you if they are not unique as well. So I'll just create 3 players here, which will be player 1, player 2 and player 3. And the reason why you have to name the guys up here is that the script will look for these object names when it checks whether the player is in the game and if the player is alive or if the player is dead. So now I'll have 3 players. Then I will insert a normal trigger found up here, the little flag. You don't need any activation area, but what I do need is that when this trigger activates, it will end the game. And what is also important is that you add ForceEnd to the on activation window. And the reason for that is that if all players are dead, the game engine somehow doesn't consider the game to be all players to be dead until they have waited out their respawn time, which means that even after all 3 players here are dead, without this there will be a 120-second spawn time that you had to wait before the game ends. So just put it there. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna insert a script here. A friend helped me to figure this out. What the script does is that it checks if the player is connected. And this is this part. If the player is in the game, if the object is created in the game world, then it will check whether the player is alive, and it will do this test for all players. So if you want to add more players to the game, just copy the script and put it there and separate them, these signs. You will have to rename these to P4, P5, etc., depending on how many players you intend to have. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just copy and paste the script here. I will put it in the description to the video, so you can easily just copy it from there. Copy it into the condition window and click OK. This is all you have to do for checking if the players are connected and if they are alive. I'm gonna name this test respawn. the map, the scenario, I will have to add this file called description. I'll just copy it from another respawn test scenario I created. This file should have the ending ext. It is not allowed, it can't be txt or a Word document or anything. It has to be called description.ext. And in there you should have these 3 lines. The first line means that the respawn will be where the player died. There's where you will respawn. The respawn delay is in seconds, and how many seconds you want the player to have to wait before he can respawn again. In Escape from Stratis it is 120 seconds here. I will use 20 seconds here for the convenience of showing this in game. And the respawn dialog is the window that pops up when you're dead, showing how many kills you and your friends have. And yeah, that is basically all it does. If you can, if you want to disable that, you can just put false there instead. I will copy this piece of script into the description of the video as well. So I'll close this down and save it. You will have to put the description file in the My Documents, Arma 3 Alpha Missions, and then just go to the folder that was created when you saved the mission. Just put it there. That's all you need to do. When you export this to a multiplayer mission, the description will follow along in the PBO file that's created. So what I do now is that I export this to a multiplayer mission, and then let's try it out. I will bring the 2 AI players with me to show that works. But these could be real players as well. So here we are in game, and there are the 2 players. What happens now if that I kill one or even both of them? The game will not end because I am still alive. But if I die as well, the game will end. I will show you that. Then I'll kill myself. Yeah. And now, as you can see, the game stopped instantly. I will show you that it works, that the respawn works as well if I die and they are still alive. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and kill myself. And here you can see the respawn countdown, and this is the window in the middle showing that how many kills you have, etc. So yeah, that is all you have to do. If you have any questions, just feel free to post them in the comment field, and I will try to answer them as best as I can.